remarks are made. Thank you very much.
What did you say? We're ready.
Says a lot when you say
We're
that.
ready.
All right, we're ready to go?
Yep.
All right, it being 6 o'clock, let's call this October 8th, 2024 meeting of the Parks Committee to order. And first thing I'd like to do is welcome Tara as a new member of our committee from Ward 3. We're glad to have you with us, and feel free to ask any questions. If you don't understand something, just jump right in and let us know. Keith is out at a conference, I think, this week, so Matt will be running the meeting from the department's perspective. And our first item, as it always is the September 10th meeting. You have them before you, and after having a chance to review them, somebody wants to make a motion to approve, we'll certainly take it in a second. And if there's any questions about the minutes, feel free to ask us.
I'll make a motion to approve that is written.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second motion.
All right. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Minutes are approved. Now, if I can step back for just 1 minute, Carol, welcome. We're looking forward to your report as we get to that point on the softball association. And to that point, I guess that's the next item on the agenda. Do you want to make
Yes, sir. Yes, this is Carol White.
Actually, you see it.
This is Carol White. She is the president of the Bryant Softball Association, which is our partner organization for softball here at Bishop Park. She's been with the BSA since 2013. She's been its president since 2015. She runs the Saline County League, which is made up of how many parks? Seven parks. And she is one of the commissioners for USA Softball District 9 since 2016. So she's here to give us a report on the BSA.
Okay, Bryant Softball Association was incorporated in 1997. And it actually started over at Alcoa 40. That time we used to call it Show Road. Then, so that brings us to where we are today. You know, we're in the community. We provide youth softball. Softball's kind of changed through the years because it used to be just a recreational type sport with a couple of tournaments here and there. What we've seen changing, and as you can tell with the amount of teams and the players that we have, tournaments and tournament teams are moving away from a recreational league. So we do incorporate tournament teams. They are a part of Bryant Softball Association. So they will pay a fee to be a part of the association, which at that point they can, at our meetings, voice opinions, help with changes, requests if they don't, anything along that lines, in order to keep softball program up and striving. This past spring season, we had 17 teams, which was the same amount, but we played within Saline, which is made up of 7 parks. As a total, Saline County League had 70 teams in it. And we have an 8-week season in the spring. We'll have 1 home game at least a week. And that's every park you rotate around. Then we've got Fall League that is going on now. We started at the beginning of October and run for 4 weeks. This year we have 15 teams. And looking at the schedule, we had a majority 14-16 teams, and they like to play double headers on Tuesday night. Looking at it, it was kind of like, can't bring in 5 games on a Thursday night. That's not beneficial to the concession stand. That's not beneficial to our gate people. That's not beneficial to our parks department to open a park for 5 games. So we are doing double headers on Tuesday night. So we do at 6, 7, and 8 o'clock. And run with the rosters turned in, we have about 175 players that are playing on Tuesday nights. Also started a middle school program in 2020. We have 2 teams, Bryant, Benton, Malvern, Bologna, Cabot, Bauxite, Harmony Grove, just to name some of them, that come out on Wednesday nights and they play. They play doubleheader games and the league lasts for about 6 weeks. Very laid back league. The teams absolutely love it because it's a combination of tournament players to rec players that they get to experience being teammates with who they go to school with. And very successful program.
I think that would be good figure for the high school program.
It is good figure for the high school program. And we have installed batting helmets in the dugout holders. And we've also put up the batting nets at each dugout. And this past summer, we poured pads in front of those because there was a problem with the ground being watered out. So we went ahead and poured concrete pads to put in front of them so that we can stop some of that issue and trapping mud right there too.
And that was a significant investment for the association too.
It
So,
was.
kind of like with lacrosse, having these partnerships.
Yeah.
Softball association, just 'cause I've been a fan,
Those great.
has really invested a lot in partnership with the parks, which is, we want to see more of that. And lacrosse, we saw that 2 months ago, and now this. I just think that people ought to know that you're not only playing on our fields, but you're investing in our facilities as well. And we appreciate that.
Well, thank you.
Thank you for that report, Kara. Or does anybody have any questions for Kara?
I like that, I do like how you can see when Riverside open, you can see it's on that.
And this is all youth, right?
This is all you.
Okay.
I have at one time mentioned our hands are kind of restricted with adults
Right.
because our fields are not big enough.
Right.
We have 4, 5, and 6 is 200-foot fields, and 1 through 3 is 225. And adult fields needs to be larger than that. And at some point, I kind of like Alcoa 40. If we could enlarge fields over there, I don't even put you to that. That I'm willing to look at starting an adult softball program because we do get quite a few phone calls.
Where do they go now? To the other program?
They'll go to Dayton, and because they do have an adult program over there. But with USA softball, we do have ability to sanction and run a adult league too.
It's a good plan.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
And Kara's gonna dip out because that league she's talking about is playing right now.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Director.
Baseball was started secret when you're doing with the middle school, just this year.
Yeah. All right, so on the director's report, first off, something that I added today, I'm sure several of you saw the email that went out, but Dale Sanford has moved up from the grounds foreman to the park superintendent position. And so once again, that will vacate his current position or his previous position of grounds foreman. And so that'll have to go to council, like to be unfrozen like all of the previous ones. So we're back in that cycle again. I've highlighted a few of these things. You guys have it here to look through all of them. I want to start, say, our adult basketball league has gotten underway. We have 14 teams participating. Youth volleyball registration is closed. We did see a 14% increase up to 72 participants this year, and every age group made. So that was kind of our goal there. Adult pickleball registration is closed. This is a new program that Hunter, our program coordinator, has started, and we've got 56 people signed up for our inaugural season there.
On that, where are they gonna be playing? I mean, where they be playing?
As far as I understand, that pickleball league will be in the gym. Yes, sir. I don't know if there's any plans to have one like at Mills. If there is, that would be Hunter. I'm not sure that, but I think it's in the gym. The Mills Park pool closed for the season on Labor Day. We had 8,200 visits from 4,500 unique visitors. So I thought that was pretty cool. We had people from California, Missouri, Georgia, Maine, Texas, Michigan, Florida, and Ohio. One thing that's been something that we've been wanting to do for a while that we got done this past month is we installed crosswalk signs and painted the crosswalks and the arrows here at Bishop Park. Without the lights here, it's with the crosswalks being faded as well, you run into some safety issues, and it's something that I know Richard even said, well, if we're not able to get the whole thing painted, can we at least paint the crosswalks? So we looked into that and we were able to do it in-house, relatively cheap. I was actually quite impressed. And our guys, I feel like they did a really good job, so. The street department.
Here to do.
Yeah. The street department, helped us out and got us the signs and our grounds crew installed them, so. The Life Champs Youth Football League began at Bishop Park. They've got 172 participants, which is up 14% from last year's league. I think Jason's running that program, and it was previously operated by the BYA, and it's been taken over by Life Champs. And so we did 3 fields this year instead of 2, because of the increase. So we like to see that growth. The aforementioned Bryant Softball Association Middle School and Fall League began at Bishop this month, and like Kara said, it'll run through the end of October. The Tackle Football League through the BAA started practices here at Bishop Park, and then these are the placer numbers that Keith runs on the tournaments. We had tournaments on September 7th, the 22nd, and we had both sides, baseball and softball, on the 28th. You see that we had between 1,500 and 2,500 visitors for those, so more economic impact from those visitors coming for those tournaments. Any questions on the September happenings in parks?
I'll just encourage you when you can to share this word. The city does a good job of getting promotion out about things on our social media, but I've run into people when I share this kind of information with them, they have no idea, the numbers. So I think if we're looking at what we can do between meetings, and we have opportunity to cite some of these, and people are impressed. So we're doing good things. All right, I guess we don't have any members from the public here anymore, so there being no old business. Not new business, we got the.
So on the new business, we have the Bryant High School swim use agreement for 2024-25. I have been told by our aquatic superintendent, Kristen, that the only thing that has changed in this agreement is the dates. So this is the same agreement that we've been operating under previously. Obviously, this is part of the trade-off with schools for practice space with gyms and some of the other things that we try to partner with the schools as far as getting practice, but we allow them to use our pool. And so this is just the agreement that we've operated under previously that we need to get approved for this year.
So you need a motion and a second to approve
I believe so, yes, sir.
the agreement. And so we'll entertain a motion. Anybody have any questions about it? Coach Racy. Otherwise, I'll entertain a motion to approve the swim use agreement as presented.
Oh, did you? Oh,
Oh,
you
you did, that's
got
right.
my.
I'll motion to accept the agreement with the school usage agreement for.
We have a second.
Second that motion.
Thank you, Wayne. Any discussion?
Not really, I know there's been some discussion about, and I don't know if it's summer or fall, but we might have some issues with trying to keep everything heated or whatever, or something like that.
Yes, sir.
This shouldn't affect anything, all right, with them.
No, sir.
Okay, I mean, I know they're good with it,
Yeah.
they're good, I was just trying to, we won't be letting them down by any means or anything, alright, yeah.
No, sir, we fully intend to be ready to go, with the pool pack and everything, you know, for this winter to get through to the next.
Yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with your agreement.
Yes, sir,
I was
yes,
just, you know, just curious.
Any other discussion? If not, we have a motion to second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, the motion passes. Again, first, committee comments, anybody have committee comments in one office? If not, I'll entertain a motion when we adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second. All right, all in favor?
18 minutes.
Don't get used to this shit.
Yeah.
Please tell me it was